Twisted metal, fuel the fire. Hear the battle, we conquer the rock relentless. Driven by the hunger for the prisoners. Steel claws, they bite the dirt. Excavators rip up the land they hurt. Haul trucks roll, a thunderous sound. Digging deep where treasures are found. The gold is black, the gold is pure. The grind is real, the pain's obscure. But we'll fight on through sweat and blood. For wealth that waits in the mud. Hammer down, break the chains. In the dust we feel the pain. Through the smoke, through the flames, we'll mine the earth and stake our claim. Crush the earth, tear it apart. With iron fists, we'll steal its heart. Excavators scream, haul trucks roar. We mine the depths, out of ore. Wash the gold, the black and cold. Dig through the dark, we take control. With steel and fire, we blaze the trail. In the blind, we will prevail. Beneath the earth, a world unknown. We carve through stone to claim the throne. Washing gold in river stain. Where blood and sweat have been ordained. The hull trucks roar, the engines cry. As we push forward, never shy. A mountain's weight, a burden's toll. We dig the earth and take its soul. Hammer down, break the chains. In the dust we feel the pain. Through the smoke, through the flames, we'll mine the earth and stake our claim. Crush the earth, tear it apart. With iron fists, we'll steal its heart. Excavators scream, haul trucks roar. We mine the depths, out of ore. Watch the gold, the black and cold. Dig through the dark, we take control. With steel and fire, we blaze the trail. In the blind, we will prevail. We will prevail. Tunnels deep, caverns wide. We're the miners, we don't hide. We strike the earth, we crush the stone. Forged in fire, we take the throne. Cold, blood in the dirt, we sacrifice, we feel the hurt. Metal screams, engines scream in the belly of the machine. Crush it, grind it down. Coal and gold, we own this ground. Break the stone, tear the sky. In the depth we rise, we climb. Crush the earth, tear it apart. With iron fists, we'll steal its heart. Excavators scream, haul trucks roar. We mine the depths, out of ore. Watch the gold, the black and cold. Dig through the dark, we take control. With steel and fire, we blaze the trail. In the blind, we will prevail. Scream the engines, let them howl. In the blackened earth, we prowl. Mining, breaking, forging fate. In the earth, we dominate. We dominate.
Yo, what is going on, Out of War fans and the Dirt Nerds? What's going on, boys and girls? We are here. That's right. The day has come that you've all been waiting for this whole last week and some change. We are here. We're back in the mine site. What we've been working on for quite a while. You guys have been watching. But we are here with a special guest today. We are here with the developer, Christian. And we also have some sneak peeks, but we're going to wait a little bit. We're going to be digging, hanging out, chatting, letting some more people roll in. And we're going to be filling some trucks and all that good stuff today, guys. So we have, Christian has a really big video to show. I'm going to say that much. It was absolutely, I watched it this morning. I could not resist. And I'm just going to say right now, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I had to keep myself from watching it 40 times. But let's go and jump in there. We don't need any more crazy introductions or things like that. Welcome, everybody, guys. We will try our best to answer all of your guys' questions. Well, Christian will. We're just going to be playing as normal. We have Christian in the excavator today. He's going to be running the bench, filling trucks. Try to, keep it chill in the chat a little bit. There's a lot of people. He's trying to run some equipment as well as answer your guys' questions. I don't think there's any real limitations on what you guys can ask, like he said in Discord the other day. So, I mean, it's great. So let's go ahead and jump on in, introduce the people that we're playing with here today, and get this rolling today. What is going on, dudes? There we are. We're here. we're here just doing a short little break, intro right to the stream. We got Christian, obviously. Hello, Christian.
Hello.
No limits, huh? I just told him there's no limits to the question, but I was like, well, So, yeah, we also have Grumpy, we have Mr. Bungle, we have Rick, we have Spence, we have Tyler, and we have Zai in the chat with us here today, guys. Welcome, miners.
Hello.
Hello.
We also have Mr. T-Bone in the chat. Welcome, guys. Yeah, so he doesn't sound tired this time. Well, it's not, 12 o'clock for you?
No, it's actually in the evening, so it's not crazy.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that we had a little bit earlier of a starting time for you guys there over in Europe and stuff, so it's not like 12 o'clock and you guys miss out on the live chats and everything like that. Also, do a little disclaimer, we are on multiple different platforms and multiple different views. If you can make it easy for us, if you have a question, try not to write a novel. And let's try to do it in the YouTube normal view if we can to help Christian out tonight, guys. To get to as many of your guys' questions as possible. As if we're just going to be chilling and chatting and hanging out and digging some dirt, and we're going to let some people roll in. And once we do that, we'll be showing the trailer. And then we also have a segment at the end that we did yesterday on stream where we're going to do Clash of the Operators at the end and duke it out. And maybe we can get T-Bone in here to duke it out with Christian.
Yeah. So the limits to today's questions are going to be what I can handle to answer during when I'm driving the excavator. Otherwise, just ask on.
Yep. Also, to you guys, I do have notifications turned off for the stream, so that way they're not spamming constantly. Do appreciate your guys' support as always, but today is about the developer and the game, so appreciate your guys' support in advance here today, guys. It should be popping up, but they won't be notified. You won't see you won't hear the notifications, so we don't get. These guys are already going crazy, so appreciate that, dudes. Yeah, let me. We're just having Christian on the bench today. Pretty easy setup for him. We're gonna have. Let's see who's in the. Who is in? Okay, we got Rick and the loader down here today. Devs in the chat's a great thing. Yeah. Just take your time, no hurry, no worry. I guess I'm in a roller today. Thanks, guys. I guess I'm fuel boy today.
There's another truck up there.
I see how it is, chat, right? They just stick me in the fuel truck. I think it's kind of obvious, Christian, what everyone's asking for. It's for you to talk about. Drag lines.
Yeah. I think that the least interesting stuff today is going to be the drag lines.
Don't tell them that. Now they're all going to leave. Dang, man. Oh, no drag lines. That's it.
Holy shit, watch where you're driving the fuel truck instead.
Man, sorry. I didn't mean to be brown nosing that much. Damn it. Did you get fuel? You good?
Yes, he's full.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got tons of fuel.
Awesome.
Yeah, but the drag lines are hype. I'm really looking forward to those. But yeah, those are gonna be yeah.
You'll see soon. Yeah, you'll see soon. Like I said, we're getting some people. He kind of has to hold off on some of the questions because we probably need to show the thing. So we just got to let some people roll in here real quick, guys.
Yeah, but the drag lines are a bit on the difficult side since they are a new type of vehicle that we don't have before. Since and for that matter, the drag lines are hard to operate as well. So we're working on making those easier as well to actually get going. And I spent a ton of time to localize everything, the new menus and stuff like that.
Sorry about that, Christian.
No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, if you ever have any digging areas, we are down in the rock area, so just let us know for call out for the explosives.
Will a chat box be added to the game? Yes, that's internal testing now. So yeah, then the new localized menus and stuff will come with a proper text box.
Yeah, we were gonna be showing that stuff today, but we decided to hold off on that. So you guys can work on
Yeah.
that more. So. Yep.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah.
questions you have to skip. I can tell. I'm reading it too, and I'm like, oh. A lot of your
Yeah.
questions will be answered soon, guys.
A localized menu is when you have it in like English, German, French, Italian, and stuff like that. But yeah, we decided to not introduce that now since there was just too much stuff to introduce. So we just held on to that, and you will get to see the menus soon enough in beta anyway. So we decided to go a bit bigger for this Q&A and make it a bit more interesting for everybody.
Oh yeah, we like the they like the teases. We get to talk about them too at the same time. I gotta wait in the comment section. It's also nice to hear it from you live on as well. Like
Yeah.
Discord's one thing, DMs are one thing, but live when you're hanging out chatting I prefer it. It's nice. It's been really nice.
Well, they are soon as well. Well, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
ruin anything.
We're gonna have to play this video soon. There's
Yeah,
we're gonna have to. I mean, we were juggling that before stream. When do we actually play the trailer? What do we talk about? But it's kind of like forcing us into the direction of showing it sooner than later, right? So
yeah.
we're just waiting for people to roll in. So
Yeah, because if I skip over your question in the comments, it's either because I was busy trying to dig, or it's because, well, you're gonna find out very soon.
yeah. Okay, let me look at some things here. Let's see how many. Nobody would let the notifications roll out. We have 360 people watching. Can we get some hypes in the chat? We're gonna play this. We have to. It's holding us up already. It's already blocking
Yeah.
us. You guys are out. You guys are going crazy. The chat is just scrolling.
Yeah, combined total over 400.
Yeah. We have a record so far for the Out of War stream podcast. It's awesome. Thank you guys very much for showing up, supporting the team as well as myself. Appreciate that, guys. All right. These guys are in for it. I'm gonna mute my desktop and let's just go for it. It'll be a lot easier. We gotta get it out of the way.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's too many people.
No,
There's too many
no.
people now. Snooze you lose if you didn't get in here. So we're peaked at we're almost 600 something in total across the board. So that's amazing, guys. Thank you guys very much for that. And we're gonna show this trailer now. So
Hello, I'm Christian from NMC, and today we're gonna show you a bit of what's coming to Out of War in 2025. This is the major engine change and a bit about the modding and all the vehicles that we've been working on and the massive conveyor overhaul. So enjoy the show!
Oh, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. That was too much. It was too much. I don't even know what to say.
Okay.
My dude.
So,
My dude.
what do you think of that?
I need to go change my pants. Just saying. Like, I mean, we asked for a little teaser. You didn't have to like bring a whole truckload of whoop ass. Like, damn, man. Chat. What the heck, dude?
Well, yeah, now you know a bit about what we think we can pull off for 2025.
Well, that's a game changer because the last time we spoke, you said that the things, the big bucket wheels might not be coming to the game.
Yeah, but
But you also said that about multiplayer too. So
yes, we usually always we plan big and then we try not to like over promise. But yeah, we'll see about how. I really hope we're able to pull off even more than that during 2025. So yeah.
I'm sure you guys saw, because I saw a lot of questions about the belly scraper. And I think I also noticed a wash plant as well, like a standalone wash plant. Oh man, drill rigs. Looks like we had a lift.
Yep.
Man, crazy.
But no, Spence, can you pull up a bit just so I can fit my bucket? Or actually, you're full, so can you?
Yeah, you guys inch forward a little bit. Let him out. Let that Spence out.
Yeah, but notice actually about what the wording there, because it's actually not new vehicles; it's new vehicle types. Because there might be different sizes coming for everything, which I actually highlighted for the drag lines.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. It seemed like from the previous teaser that we got, it looked like there was like a mini drag line. Then you had this one next to it that looked like it was just double the size, if not.
Yeah, I just wanted to highlight. I thought about that and I changed the wording because all the vehicles are going to be coming in different sizes and so yeah. But yeah, we'll show more stuff as we get closer to it being finished. What else? Will there be an automatic GPS leveling system? Yes, it will be sometime in the future. I don't know how, when, or we have it planned, but nothing more. Can somebody come here with a bit of explosives? Because I think we have some hard rock left here.
Got it.
Looks like you're in a little bit of a hard rock yet. That whole bench wall probably needs to be fractured along that wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're down in the tough stuff down here.
Will the dozers work a lot better with this new engine? Actually, what you're asking for, the answer is no. But the dozers will work better, but not because the engine changed. And this entire teaser video isn't just one big update. This is just what sort of will come during 2025 in different updates and all that stuff. And we don't have any dates for anything.
Can you speak a little bit on maybe what might be the next upcoming after localization? What's your guys's if you guys have a planned something next, or
that I think that's going to be the conveyors, the power and the conveyors.
Oh, that's exciting because that's a huge new gameplay feature.
Yes,
a whole new step in the gameplay.
Yeah, and it's a complete rework of everything. So we have actually ditched the things that didn't really make sense, since the original system, it was just meant for for just a little short, or just a little in general, crushing and sorting plant. And now it sort of grew into something we didn't really think of. So now we had to have a rethink and how we design stuff and all that. And then also bring back the open style for the dirt.
Yeah, it seems like with a couple of those pieces of equipment, it more goes towards the realism side versus the production style stuff, which is awesome. That's great. That's really good. I know a lot of people some players are for a lot of things and other things, so it's good that you guys are adding in new equipment types to kind of curate their own different styles of gameplay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be interesting because the vehicle types will also be a lot of different stuff for both underground and overground mining. Will conveyors have various sizes for bigger throughput? No. Or there will be various throughput, but not because of the sizes. Because we had to think this through. So that's going to be revealed more later on how we did that. But basically, you change the throughput by changing the speed of the conveyor.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think the video kind of gave it away, but yeah, more power.
Yeah,
that's
but that's
awesome.
how it is in real life as well. If you want to add more, if you want to move more material, just raise the speed.
Yep, that's true. Eventually down the road, this is like a theory, like, hypothetical. Will we have belts that can run at faster speeds versus like a base belt can only go so fast and things like that? If you can say.
Yeah. That will also arrive in this conveyor update, I think.
Oh, we're getting too much here, man. What you're giving us our cake and we get to eat it too? What?
Yeah, but Santa's got a big bag today, so
Santa Claus is coming to town today, boys.
Yeah, and there's only one house in this town, so
yeah, that's awesome. I know people have been looking forward to the new conveyor changes and things like that. It's been, we love the system as it is now, but I mean, did you guys see the detail in the belts, like the pulleys and everything like that? I had to like retake it over and over. I'll be doing a full breakdown of it, but you're also gonna be releasing that today too, is right? On the NMC channel.
Yes.
Awesome, guys. I'm just flying around trying to read chat to help Christian out while he's playing. So, you want me to throw some questions at you that we see repetitive? You can chop through. Or...
Yeah, I think the only one I want to answer is are trains coming? Yes, they are. But that's for a different video. Yeah.
There's more blasting, don't you?
I think I managed to get through that.
Yeah, dedicated servers seem to be one that's popping up a lot.
That might actually be solved without our. We're gonna see. It's a high interest thing, and I've seen community fixes on that. So we're gonna try to do just what we can to help those guys make it easy for them, and we might have dedicated servers quite soon.
Oh, okay.
Did Split get his porta potty? No, he has not. Sadly, I had to prioritize the game ahead of jokes.
We don't want too many people raging that you gave me something special.
Oh, you're getting something special, all right. But But yeah, you're gonna see. I think I have a solution for that everybody's gonna enjoy.
Oh, oh, oh no, great. It's gonna have brony stickers all over it and My Little Ponies. Gosh dang it.
I think you're gonna like it.
Man, it's changed
I
over the
ha-
years.
if-
It's changed. It's like the biggest troll now. Everyone's like, my chat's just ran with it now for like the last year and a half. It's gonna be this. A mobile outhouse.
This question is really good, actually. Christian, do you think you're able to develop the game the way you want it without outside influence? Maybe take the game down a direction you never intended to. Well, sometimes outside influence, I think we only use the good outside influence. Like I never ever, when I started this, intended it to have trains or stuff like that. But now when I've seen the people ask for it, and now when we started like thinking about the idea, I love the idea of it. Just being able to run trains around the mines. So yeah, there's we try to pick up the good ideas where they are.
I can
And I
also
think-
add a little bit of that too. I think you guys have done a really good job at all the ideas that have been thrown at you guys, picking and choosing what's in your guys' best interest.
Yeah, and like we have to take them at a certain a certain order, because otherwise this would have been a mess that we would never have gotten anywhere with. All that the players would have gotten is a broken game that is just nothing.
Just back and forth development where it's like you don't know what to do and you're constantly getting bombarded by stuff, and everybody's ideas are valid, but when it comes to converting it to a video game can be difficult sometimes. And I think, as I said, I think you guys have done well. You guys are still growing. You guys have gotten your stride. You guys are pushing it really well. I think all the diehard players see that, so we're very accepting. We're very harsh, obviously, because we love the game and we know you guys are doing well, but you know, everybody has bad days, right?
Yeah, no, but like, say for example, the GPS automatic leveling system. That one is one of those that, like, yeah, it's a super good idea and we should really do it. But first we have to do the localized menus, because we can't start to make more menus and then have to redo them all again.
That was the same thing as multiplayer back in the day too. You guys eventually just had to make that call where it was like, okay, if we get too far ahead, then we're stuck like every other game where now we have more work to do, and then it takes longer, and
and it's more costly. We want to develop this as cost effective as we can, because that means less DLCs for the players and more features. So yeah, but I think the most negative influencers is always going to be the financials. But so far I think we're navigating that quite well, actually.
What you're saying is we need another deco pack.
What I'm saying is perhaps, I mean, I personally don't understand what you want another like. I can understand that you want like more stuff to deco with.
We just want to give you guys money, really is what it is.
Yeah. No, but I have a few things in mind that I think will be reasonable DLCs. And the people that don't want DLCs won't miss the content. Like it won't, the DLC content won't be crucial to go without.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that in the past. Like you didn't want to paywall big changes or huge features to the game and things like that. So that's good, because most devs would just crush you to your bank account and $20 DLC every 2 months, and oh, sorry, you can't go here because you don't have the thing. You just smash into a brick wall, and that's really good that you guys you're doing that, as well as also you guys just recently raised the price of the game up as well because of the multiplayer. And I mean, that's what a lot of us were saying. Like the game's worth more, but you guys also need to get the game out to people at a reasonable price, and I think you guys have been doing a really good job at that as well too.
Yeah, I just want to point out that we didn't raise it recently. That was actually 7 months ago.
Oh yeah, 7 months ago. Yeah, I'm always thinking multiplayer's
Yeah.
new. I was like, multiplayer's new, but it's been here for a while now.
Yeah, time goes fast.
It did go fast, right? This last year was crazy. Before we knew it, you were announcing MP, and then all of a sudden we have it, and now we're into the new year, and it's been an exciting year on Out of War. It really has been.
Yeah, but I hope this one will be even better.
Oh yeah, I think it will be. I think you guys are gonna have a big year this year, right, chat? Do you think Out of War is gonna have a big year? I mean, it already had a massive ending to last year. We saw a rise in players, 4 times the amount of players towards the end of the year versus what it was. A huge, massive spike. Absolutely cool to see. Tons of new people, everybody coming in and hanging out, and all the different streams. We have all the different streamers playing the game. Whole bunch of new content coming out from everybody. Everybody playing the game in different ways. It's been really good. It's been fun to see. It's been fun to watch and follow and meet all these people, right?
Yeah, absolutely awesome. I saw somebody asking for forestry or logging. Basically, what's up with that is, well, we want to take care of the core. We want to not sort of finish mining, but we want to make sure that the mining is in a good place and all the vehicle is in a good place before we start introducing other stuff. And to have all the conveyors where we want them before we start tinkering with that stuff.
Do we have any questions from the miners that are here playing with us? Do you guys have any questions you guys would like to ask Christian?
Well, I don't know whether it's feasible, but I know we've discussed it while we've been playing the game. Maybe a little bit of a multiplayer increase cap. Not mega, just just a few extra people.
Yeah. I mean, we can test that with the next beta and just see how stable it is. That's the only cap.
Uncle, I love you.
I've seen several people ask this, and actually be a fun little thing that'd be handy for lots of things. Is like some kind of a spray can or something where you could mark the ground, with cut patterns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Would that be possible?
Like I said before, everything is possible. It's just the question of how much time it's worth putting down for the feature that we get. It's possible. It's definitely possible.
I know I've mentioned several times, you guys are, you're not a huge team, so you have to pick and choose what makes the most sense at the time. It's understandable.
But it's definitely for one of those things that when we get around to the player again, because one of the things we don't want to do is be like a little bit here, a little bit there, and do the reworks like that. So we rather, like, if we're focusing on the vehicles one day or like 1-for-1 update, then we want to like do everything for the vehicles. So same goes for testing, that you don't have to test a million different things. So yeah, definitely possible to have the spray cans, but I can't say when.
Yeah, that would probably come along with something like grass texture, like repainting grass and things like that, right? You kind of lump it together with certain pockets.
Yeah.
I guess one way to describe that would be what he's talking about is like when the workbench patch came out, you kind of like prioritized the building system at that time, adding new blocks, as well as the painting features. So you kind of lumped a lot of things together that went along with those things. Like right now, it's all about localization, the menus, some quality of life fixes, which have been huge, honestly. Like some of the quality of life that we've gotten in the last couple weeks to this month have been just super helpful. Like like swapping items in your inventory is just like, it's such a small thing. Like some people may not think it's a big deal, but it's a massive deal to swap just an item in your inventory. Yeah, little things sometimes can just change the world, and it's good that you guys have kind of taken that on. And these are some questions that came up just recently for you guys, and you guys just added it literally like the next day. So that's been really cool, and I think a lot of people have been really appreciative of that.
Yeah, but if you're lucky when you ask for something, then we're actually working on that at the time. So it's more of a, oh shit, is that issue still here? Oh, we better do something about that then. And then we already have it torn apart, so we can just fix it right there and then.
Yeah, I was literally just showing Darkside or something when we were going over the wash plants, and he's like, is that annoying you? He's like, well, I'm kind of working on something close. Here, let me fix it. And I was like, we were like, oh, thank goodness. Like, because that's been something I think has been asked for so long, right? Like you're saying, if you're there working on it and you can do it, then yeah, that's key.
Yeah.
One of the things I was wondering, you added in the markers for when the game's saving and when players are joining in. When they're joining in, would you be able to extend that a little longer until it's fetched packets and it unlocks the ground again?
Yes, because that thing we just sort of threw in there, and now basically the dude that's in charge of that part has been on leave for a couple of weeks, so hence why it hasn't happened much with that.
How dare you let people have vacation?
I know, that's how dare.
Yeah.
We don't even pay these guys around here.
I mean,
they keep asking for toilet paper, and I'm like, no.
And like, I'm just gonna skip the name, but can you add floors to be snapped to stairs? Yeah, stuff like that is also stuff we're gonna go through with the conveyor and just fix a bit of the weird building stuff that we have.
Oh, that was Ginger what asked that. He's a great deco person.
Yeah, he did all the deco walls back on the backside because he lags when he tries to play with people from North America. His tires keep spinning, but his tires are spinning at full speed, but the vehicle doesn't want to.
Oh yeah.
So we put him in charge of deco, and he did an amazing job back there on the hillside.
Yeah, and I have a list of all the issues that are wrong with the vehicle, and that list just keeps growing. But it's nice to, and we're gonna give the deco people more stuff as well, just in general, so we can build more cool stuff.
Yeah, because
so
I know we asked about water, and you didn't want to touch on that last time, like bigger water blocks. Anything you can elaborate on that a little bit more, or is that something that's still kind of no?
The reason we don't do big water blocks is because you asked for water a long time ago.
Planes.
And I added that. Yeah. And in general, I don't want to sell you something that you might get that will be obsolete and you won't have any use out of.
I got you. That makes sense. We'd also talked about that a bit too. We were like, we like to theory craft the game and the progress and where it's going, and that's kind of what we came across too. We were all kind of like, well, he'd be maybe hesitant to add it because he might be just adding it in some other form later on, which made perfect sense. So
yeah, because if you've seen, everybody that's played the game have seen that the asphalt plant actually has a pipeline connection on the bottom.
Yes, a lot of people were talking about that. Yeah, that's got a pipe. So we can already kind of guess where that's going.
Yeah. So basically, selling you water blocks would perhaps be like paywalling a resource.
Gotcha.
So yeah. I'm gonna try to not fall off this ledge.
Don't worry, we're only got you on camera right here. I'm watching. I'm just driving the camera and going through the chat here. Well, we'll only laugh for a few minutes. He has not
won't
fallen
do
into a
this.
pit yet.
Split did it yesterday.
Hey,
Oh.
hey. Why you gotta rat me out, man? Come on, dude. Supposed to be homies, man.
Well, that's what you get for leaving the fuel truck.
Should I give her leaving the fuel truck? Dang it, I'm fuel boy today, guys.
Yeah. Or that's the reason you're the fuel boy today. If you-
You're in trouble. You flipped the excavator
Yeah,
off the
Promoted.
cut. Demoted
Yeah.
to the fuel boy today.
Do you have another question?
Go ahead.
You know, when you jump in different vehicles and the camera zooms in, is the way that can be set where it's zoomed out straight away?
Yeah, and I've noticed a few different also issues regarding the camera system that we need to take care of.
The
But
updates, Cushmaster, the updates were, he says they're coming, they don't have dates for them. It's just along the year. So they said the next coming would most likely be the conveyor belt system with the power system. Just to get you guys caught up here. A couple questions. Competitives.
Yeah. We don't do dates anymore because because a thing that we think will take a week might take 2 hours, or in the usual case, we think it's going to take 2 hours and turn out to be a 4-week operation.
And then people rage and
Yeah, the paver is actually a perfect example of that, because I told like the asset, like I told Timon, yeah, just give me the paver and I'll whip that into the game quickly. Got that driving, and then I realized, oh shit, the paver is actually one thing that we don't have a single component for, like to store the stuff and then put it out in like an ordinary manner. And that actually took a long time before I got that even semi working.
yeah, you guys got to concept the gameplay. Does it feel right? Is it this? Does it fit the game? There's so many things when you're concepting on the fly, and I think it came
Yeah.
out okay. Everybody keeps asking me to use
Yeah.
the paver, and I'm like, you don't pave open pits. What are you guys talking about? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't pave an open pit. What are you guys doing here? But the cool thing is you can pave, not just with that. You can also just use it as a painting tool for other materials too. So if you want to throw dirt into it and do your roads and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting, but I saw a fun
No.
question.
Interrupt
Can
all you
give
want.
us? Yeah. Can you give us any more info on mods? Actually, I won't, because the system we have in plan for that is something I want to do a much bigger reveal for later, because I think that the system we have in play here is one of those systems I would have absolutely loved when we're doing modding for farming. So yeah, I'm not gonna share any more details than that. But I hope every modder is gonna be really happy about it. And I hope we are gonna be happy with it. And as players, I think it's gonna be lovely, because it's not gonna be super difficult to get stuff in game.
Stroke and Smoke was asking a question to me. How do I fix the item swap so it's not a click and drag? Just shift click or control click. Left or right. There's a few different options in there. Yeah, that's exciting with the modding, because that's like last time we were talking about, you said it's going to be, you guys are trying to make it easy as possible. You obviously have to have modding knowledge, but it might open up with the way you guys seem like you were explaining it before. So that'll be cool. I can't wait to hear that. And hopefully we can do something on the stream with the Q&A or something like that about it. You
Yeah,
guys can get a little bit in depth. We'll, the modders will be all happy. And because I know I've had quite a few modders come and hit me up lately, and they're like, is this doing this? You got any new news? And I'm like, nothing I can say. Right? So just gotta wait. Or contact Christian himself, right? Like, if you're a modder, I'm sure that you guys you guys were a modding team, right? So
yeah.
That'll be exciting, you know. So I think that'll be really exciting to see people making mods for the game.
Yeah. I'm gonna Crazy Eggman. I'm gonna answer your question very soon, but I'm gonna grab It's Your Boy Scott's first. Any plans for underground stuff besides drills? Yeah, we have tons of plans for that, but we have to fix some more underground issues before we start to expand on the underground properly. And with the prospecting but yeah, underground is gonna be a bigger part than it already is, along with elevators and stuff like that. But underground is a bit like the logging. We want to get one system really good before we start expanding it. And shit. Crazy Eggman asks, are you working on a way to pay players that come to your server? Yeah. We still have the contractor stuff. I don't know how well that actually works at the moment. But we will go way more in depth about the economy and all that stuff. That's gonna be another thing that we're gonna add after the menu rework, because we needed the menu rework to actually start implementing stuff that we've wanted for a long time. Because basically the new menu works a bit like how I don't know how I should phrase this. It works in a different way. So if we want to add more features, then we don't actually have to add a ton of stuff and rework the other menus. So in case we want some advanced GPS or some advanced prospecting system or anything, or add like renting vehicles, then we don't have to do a ton of work that might actually ruin the store or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna go way more in depth about the economy in the game as well. That's gonna come. I think that answers your question.
That's one thing I've been getting a lot of questions since we started doing the XMLs and spreadsheets and stuff like that, right? Like the breakdowns of what we mine and how much it costs and things. Are like, is that in the game? It's like, nope, not in the game.
No, yeah, I'm gonna add, but yeah, because I actually have the correct spreadsheets now. So yeah, we're gonna be adding that in, and so you can actually go through and in depth, like look at your expenses and your incomes and everything you can, like doing the bookkeeping like a regular company. I don't know how interesting that is, but I quite fancy it, so it's gonna be added.
Apparently, a lot of people like it. It's been one thing that I've been getting hundreds of questions about, because I do a daily breakdown every stream of what we mined the day before, and we break it down to smelted price, crafted price, how many trucks we've ran, yardage through the plants, everything. So it seems to be something a lot of chat's interested in, right? You guys are really into that stuff. That's that dirt nerd stuff we talk about. Like all that nerdy stuff you expect people not to care about, they just care. It's like, gosh dang it, what the heck?
Yeah, no, but that way, so you can actually check if it makes sense to keep running trucks, or if you should actually go with conveyors, and how the economy is for that, and all that.
That'll be an interesting breakdowns. That'll be very nice, very useful for people that don't know how to make spreadsheets and things like that, right? So it's in the game and it's very intuitive. It's a fun thing. I think that'll create a great aspect to the realism, especially for the realism players, right? Like we like to know those things. Those are cool things.
Yeah. Are we getting any mini excavators for the game? Yeah, in the future, like when we add modding, then everything will be added, I think. And before that, I don't know if we're gonna have time to add it, considering we have a ton of other vehicles to add. But I don't know. Like there isn't a single vehicle type that I've looked at and thought, oh, we don't want that in Out of War. So yeah, I hope we can make this game into where we just have endless possibilities of vehicles.
Well, I think what you guys are focusing on now, is what maybe some people might not understand, is that you're mainly focusing on the features of the game and how it's played, and then the vehicle types are what determines those features as well, and the extension, which is very smart.
Yeah.
It's a very smart way to build the game, because then, like you were saying a long time ago, then you can just add whatever, because you have the vehicle types, and then you can just, well, this runs on this vehicle type, so let's just do this. And then, like you're saying now the modders will be able to do that to an extent, right? So now that they have the archetypes for the vehicles, and then you guys have the features of the game, it's just going to go hand in hand very well. And I think it's just going to be like a domino effect once it gets there. And, there's going to be a content overload for a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, and the modders can do stuff that we can't legally do.
That's true.
And we're of course gonna say that you can't, but it's hard to stop people on the internet.
Yep, that's true.
It's your boy Scott asked, what about the drones under the map? Well,
tell him now. Just tell him now. It'll piss him off.
That's it's still the drones. You usually don't fly the drones through the ground, so I don't think we will be fixing that. But we might give you a. I have plans to solve that for you, but you're not getting the drone back. You're getting something else that we won't. Like, the drone will break, since the drone isn't intended to be underground, like in the ground. So yeah, you're gonna get something else that I think will fit your needs even better. Yeah. So I hope
I know we talked about it a little bit a while ago. I can't wait. If it, you know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That'll be those things will be, like we've I mean, like you said many times on these Q&As, take everything with a little bit of grain of salt, because it's, something new could come up better if he says something like the logging, right? The logging was said all the way back on the first Q&A, and everybody's been just hammering it ever since. It's almost 2 years now. And like you're saying, things are coming up that are more important, and maybe not that they're more important, but it's not logical to put them in yet, like you just said today.
No.
So but in that period of time, things have probably changed for you, right? Like, so on your side of it, you're like, well, we thought about doing logging this way, but now 2 years later, we're going to hold off so we can do it a different way. And that's just, that way you're not constantly developing something and then breaking it, developing something and then changing it. That's a lot of work to do for no reason, right? Like, that's a lot of wasted time for you. I mean, we've seen how small the team is, right? You're not like a big dev team in disguise that you're an indie team and you have all these publishers and stuff behind you and backing you, but you're giving the facade that you're like this small 2-man team, right? Like, you guys are a small team, right? You don't have these things at your disposal. You can't just throw 15 people at a problem and watch it get fixed in 5 months. You guys actually fix the problem in weeks and still constantly develop things on the back end that we don't see yet. And I think it's very commendable. I think we haven't. It's actually refreshing. It is honestly refreshing. I can say that. I've been in the dev world, hanging out with devs for years, and I've never seen them communicate with their fans and fix so quickly, and just not use any garbage excuses. It's just excuse after excuse after excuse. And I know for me, I'm getting tired of it. That's why this is refreshing to me. This is absolutely refreshing. I know a lot of the people in the chat probably agree. We don't get to see this very often. The realism, the open transparency, and just the honesty when it comes to building the game. And that's what's made it fun for me for 2 years. It's almost addicting. Like, as a content creator, it's addicting. It's like, oh man, we get to play the game, and then it's being fixed like on the fly, and we get all these new cool things. It's been good. Like, I'm looking really forward to 2025 with Out of War.
Yeah. No, but we just try to be as transparent as possible to like, yeah.
And you have to curb your expectations to be, real, so you don't get people's hopes up. And yeah, you guys have been doing fantastic. I mean, it's.
Yeah, no, but we try as best as we can to just, and then like in these talks, it always sounds a lot like there's a guaranteed chance that everything I'm talking about that will come won't actually make it to the game. But that's just how it is.
That's right.
But yeah, because shit change, and
or it could just be better. Like you've said things in the past that you're like, oh, we're gonna add this, and then when we get it, we're like, oh my gosh. So it's like, it'll how it's gonna play out. You never really know. Like, and that's the thing too.
No.
Like, the main takeaway from what we're saying right now, guys, is that it's not set in stone. Anything you guys hear on these streams, unless he says it's coming out tomorrow, it's set in stone. We're just hanging out, chatting podcast style, as in we're just theory crafting as well, along with you guys in the chat, and so we can have a fun atmosphere and talk about the game, and it's not so corporate and structured that we have to watch out every word that we say because people are going to freak out and scream and things like that. So
no, but the same goes for the beta as well, that we might introduce stuff because we're trying to do something, to do everything at such a tight schedule that I think if you try to do this schedule with a big team, then you would get thrown out the window quite quickly.
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, even at my pace, like I have a job and then I do this, and you guys are going so fast. It's almost hard for me to even make update videos right now anymore because it can go from this to one day to the next day, and it's crazy. It's good though.
but it has doing update videos for you is very unrewarding because you might, in the best case scenario, the stuff goes live on beta like on Wednesday, and then, or like if we do a new feature and it's complete on Wednesday, then you might get it on Tuesday, and then it goes to beta on Friday.
Yeah, and it's already on beta. That's what we're saying. So we've actually moved over to running on the beta because it's just we can get instant feedback from the fans, right?
Yeah.
So it's been really good. People have been enjoying, I think, the content flow from being a tester to a content creator to just hanging out as a fan, because I like being a fan of the game too, and it's been good. It's been a good content flow from my end. I've been really enjoying the and it seems like it's a little easier. I don't have to hold you guys up. It's putting out a video, getting all these things in. We're also doing the Q&As a little bit differently now. We used to wait to push the patch, and now you're putting the patches out, let you guys digest it a little bit, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
That's working a lot nicer too, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the earlier time slot today than my normal for the Q&As. Yeah. Seems like we got a lot more Europeans in today for a little longer period of time, so we wanted to make sure that we were there for you guys too. So,
but if you could move your model, you're kind of in the way of the trucks a little bit.
Who, me? Oh, my model. Yeah. Oh, I am in the truck.
Character, yeah.
Move out the way. I'm just standing in the middle of the road over here. Let me get myself up against the wall. These guys got so many trucks going, dudes. Look at this. This is these guys are pushing trucks. Christian is already almost done with the first cut through. A lot different the save since you were here in October for the 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
He spawned in all the way in the air. It's been so long.
You should go a little bit closer.
So that's going straight to, was it MSHA?
Yep.
The mining version of OSHA.
Yep.
Yes. Mine safety and health administration.
Yep. Yep, he spawned in. He was spawned in here. I'll give you an idea. So the 2-year anniversary, when we first started, we had only started the save a couple weeks before the 2-year anniversary, October 30th, and he was spawned in all the way in the hill up there on the last bench that he was on. And when he spawned, he literally just fell all the way into the bottom of the pit. We've moved about what 3 million cubic yards of dirt.
Probably something like that.
Yeah, about 3 million in this pit so far. This whole mining operation, we've made a little bit over, was it 2.5 billion? We've moved, was it over 8,000 trucks, I think is what it is?
I'll double check.
Yeah, he did double check the numbers here real quick. It's been a long grind, and we've been, it's been a crazy save. But it just shows you the scope of what you can do, even, without, we haven't used any nuclear bombs or anything on this save. It's all been hauled out. It's crazy how much you can actually do. So we have a total of 356 total hours for the save, times about 7. So we are pushing thousands of hours to get this done. The players that have been coming into play have just been pushing it hard. I've been noticing that on a lot of people's saves too. You guys have been out there doing a great job, building your minds, supporting the game, being in the NMC Discord, rocking it out. If you guys aren't in the NMC Discord, you should definitely join in there. There's a lot of cool people sharing their pictures. There's a lot of content creators in there. You can find tons of new people and even chat with Christian too. So if your question didn't get read today, Christian does do a very good job at answering questions in Discord and stuff like that. So make sure you guys join the Discords. All those things, right? Let's just hit them up. Support people.
Map total's about 2 billion and about 7,000, a little over 7,000 trucks.
7,000 trucks. 7,000 trucks.
Impressive.
Yeah, that first pit was a 10-minute round trip by the time we got to the bottom.
Yeah. I have seen it asked, but is there any plans for drilling for oil other than the oil derricks? Short answer, yes. We have tons of plans. When we start to expand on the conveyor stuff. The only annoying thing about oil, or I should say drilling in general, is that I don't have any experience with drilling. If it either for ore or oil or whatever.
Know a guy.
We know a guy.
I know a guy.
Yeah. But
Oil, no. But the others, yes.
yeah, but I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, because that would have been cool to actually join somebody that actually does that. But yeah, we'll see. To actually get some real experience from that. Before we start to dive into that.
I have a question. The new drills, how far do they go down?
Oh, this I can almost answer like a driller because we actually had. So basically, how many rods do you have? Is the answer to that question. Or is it actually called rods? Oh no, I look like a dumbass because I don't remember the name for it. For the
drill pipe or drill rod, yeah.
Yeah, drill pipe, drill rod.
Yeah.
Drill shaft, whatever you want to do. Well, that's cool then. So we'll be able to see a little bit deeper down, right? Like,
yeah.
Because like on Scandinavia maps, we found out like people are like, oh, you should have just drilled before you dug in a spot. You're digging in garbage. It's like what people don't realize is Scandinavia map and Iron Mountain Pit are completely new with how the ground is. It's dispersed. You can actually see the little rivers almost of streaks of pay dirt versus dirt. And you just got to chew through it until you get down into bedrock and some other exposed nodes above it. If we would have been on this map, on an older map, we would have hit so much pay dirt, the number would be way higher than 2 billion overall. we'd be probably closer to 10 or 20 billion because of the pure amount of gold on the old maps. So I'm actually, it took me a while to really figure out if I like these new maps or not. And as far as overall digging giant pits and structures, I like the nerf that happened in a sense. It felt weird at first, but now it's really fitting a little bit better with an economy balance and stuff. It'll work out better.
Yeah, the thing with these new maps is there aren't, depending on where you are on the map, they're actually not a nerf.
Yeah. Some places are crazy, but we couldn't drill it to find it, right? So
no.
Yeah, we'd go in blind. We're like, oh man, that's what happened in the first pit. We drilled that whole upper section, and 90% of the surface area was pay dirt, 12 meters deep. And then as soon as we got past 12 meters, it just turned to dirt for like 30 meters. And we were like, oh no, what do we do? Do we just abandon the pit or do we go for it? And we just decided to just go for it, right? Like, so yeah, it made a really cool aspect of the gameplay that we weren't really expecting. And it was very welcoming, actually.
Well, don't forget this pit had a
it.
mini mountain in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it had a mountain in the middle. It disappeared in one stream.
Yep, we took a few mountains out over here.
I saw somebody call Myers Training Center about drilling. They have a simulator. I have actually broken a drilling simulator. It was like a pit viper simulator, not from pit viper. It was a different company, but a drilling rig like that, a smaller one. The simulator couldn't really handle when I fell off the truck that I was trying to load it onto, and the entire simulator crashed. And the official guys could never get it restarted. So that was the end of that day.
Yeah, like, well, rip, time to move on.
Yeah. Any plans on randgen ore? I've actually never heard of that.
Random generated, I think is what he means.
Yeah, of course. No. Not at the moment. I think it's rather fun that people can share the locations for where they have found something to other people.
There is a question what a few people keep asking. Any bigger like smelting plants and stuff like that?
Yeah. To add,
not answer because he may not want to.
Yeah, true.
But like,
you touched a little bit on automation the last time we talked on stream.
Yeah. But basically also with because somebody asked if the new conveyors were going to be CPU melting, and the answer is no. These are going to be basically we learned a ton of stuff, and Christian's done a tremendous job of making it a reality. But there are a few things that will massively, like, basically you're going to have a nuclear plant to actually power some of these setups.
So, well, gotta rethink the tutorials.
Need blasted over here.
So uranium's coming to the game then?
Chernobyl is coming closer and closer, but
so my season 2 will become reality. Oh no. My nuclear plant blew up.
Yeah.
So pretty much kind of touch back on that. So what you're saying is it might be detrimental for you to run gigantic, huge conveyor monstrosity spaghetti plants if you're not pumping out enough money or things like that. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the balance will be much tighter, and that's something we talked about with the open pit patch too.
Yeah, but I think that also a lot of people are running these gargantuous stuff or like plants simply because the pace of the conveyors is just shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's true. We have to run
like
2
if you-
plants up there to compensate
Yeah.
for what we run.
Yeah. So basically, if you get a proper like speed on the conveyors, then that won't be an issue.
Yeah.
Which is the first time for like forever that we've actually like the game keeps growing beyond what we have time to fix, but we're trying to get a grip on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the calculation's like 22 minutes for a single lane wash plant to process a 400 haul truck, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like we were running so many yards when we were up around, what was it 500, almost 600, 400 haul trucks. Our plant would run for almost 20 hours on a 5-lane plant. And that's like,
yeah, and just in general, it's going to be less CPU intensive if we don't have these large backups, like not backups. What is the word I'm looking for? Basically, when you have a million ore in some of the conveyors.
oh, you're bottlenecking it.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. When it's just bottlenecking. Because I think the new conveyors aren't going to be possible to bottleneck.
Well, it makes,
More
I mean,
power.
it makes perfect sense. The more conveyor pieces you have, the more load you put on your CPU and all that kind of stuff. So the bigger plant you have, the worse it makes it on them. So.
Yeah. Are you aware of the frame drop when the lights come on? Yes, we are. There are some fixes we're gonna do with the stationary lights, but I think we're gonna tweak the moving lights as well, or like the vehicle lights. But lights in general is something the game or games in general doesn't really do well.
Falling behind the job there.
If you want to go ahead and swing back around and come back the other way, you're good.
Yes, I'm gonna do something. I think I'm gonna fill up Psi and then I'll swing back around.
Yeah, guys, like my mods are saying in the chat, if you would like your questions looked at, Christian's watching the horizontal view on YouTube. We have 3 streams running. We have Twitch, we have the vertical, as well as we have the horizontal. So just to make it easy on him, because he's here hanging out, chilling, chatting, make it a lot easier on him to answer these questions as he picks and chooses them. If they don't get answered, don't worry, guys. It's nothing personal. You can always hop on Discord after and things like that and have your question on there. Like I said, make sure you guys join the NMC Discord. Oz, can you post the links in the chat for the NMC Discords as well? Guys, a lot of you guys are probably in there.
Yeah. And pro tip, if you want the questions answered, if you want them answered in the Discord, don't answer them or don't send them tonight. Send them like tomorrow for me when it's not evening.
A couple of requests. Also, we'll give Christian a break here. Let him get a drink of water and stuff. Would you guys like to see the trailer again so we can give Christian a little bit of a break? And with all the new people that may have came in, give these guys a break for a second and rock it out again.
I want to watch it again anyway. So.
Yeah, I want to see anything I missed.
Yes, please. Play period. Also, do remember this will be up on the NMC Discord after. I will also be doing a reaction to it as well, talking about some of the little things. We'll zoom in on some of the stuff and everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and put you guys to that video here real quick, and we'll get you guys here back in a second.
Hello, I'm Christian from NMC, and today we're going to show you a bit of what's coming to Out of War in 2025. This is the major engine change and a bit about the modding and all the vehicles that we've been working on and the massive conveyor overhaul. So enjoy the show.
That's where
Oh my chat. We're back. We're back.
Again.
Santa Claus over here just said that he forgot to put things in there, like when we were on the break. Dang it! Maybe next time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Had to have
I
more
think
presents.
yeah. Yeah, in the vehicle showcase, I think there was about 5, 6, 7 vehicle types that I actually deleted that didn't. The render didn't like them, so I was like, I'm not gonna. But I didn't have much time to actually.
For a second,
it.
I really like the format and how you did the video, because it's kind of like a with the size comparison videos that you see like that. I really do like that type of content. I almost, when you zoomed out past the big giant bucket wheel, I was like, please be a Death Star. Is it going to keep zooming out? Oh yeah, a planetary killer. No.
Yeah.
Well,
I had to
the thing
pinch
I liked
myself
about
and
the trailer versus so many of them is it would look like a serious, here's a serious thing versus a cartoon looking, race that makes your head bobble off, or that streams across the screen. So I think it was really impressive. Like, good video.
yeah, same thing. I liked the speed of it, because we could actually sit and right, like, yeah, absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
When they're so fast you can't see what's going on, and then it just kind of they add motion blur to everything. It's like, what are you hiding?
Yeah.
But this was straightforward. We saw exactly what we needed to see. That's awesome, man. Great job, great job, as well as the rest of the team on the models and
Mhm.
stuff like that too. Everything. Can't
Yeah.
wait to see them all skinned up and in the game working. You know.
Yeah. Keep some things secret to release. Well, who said we showed everything?
He just said he deleted some because the render didn't work, so there's a secret.
Yeah. Or about 7 in just that clip.
Yeah, the big giant piece of equipment was a bucket wheel. Big boy. That's gonna be a big boy.
And yeah, and it's still a small bucket wheel excavator.
Yeah, that's true.
So that model, Christian, would it fit inside this pit we're digging now?
That is a question right there.
Well, like, yeah, it would.
Okay.
But like I said to you before, the bucket wheel is not meant to be fitted into a complete hole. It's meant to make the hole.
Yeah.
So
Or scrape along the
just to
side
get
of
a rough
a
size of it.
bench. Yeah.
yeah,
They scrape
Yeah,
along the
just to get a
side
rough
of
size.
well, what I've described to people and that may not understand is those things are so big they don't go inside of pits like Christian was saying. They don't. What they do is they strip out
Yeah.
an area like almost like a landing strip for them, and they just chomp down these massive lines, and it's more effective to use those than it is to bring in dozers and stuff like that to just clear the top of the pit area, and then when they
Yeah.
start going down, they're not really used anymore because they don't have the reach to get down inside the pit. Maybe for the very first outer scraped layers, but then they have to bring in and start going down inside the mines. They're mainly meant for clearing large areas.
yeah, removing the overburden. But we actually redesigned them and made them slightly smaller, and not include some parts of it because, well, we can make you the in real life one, but it's going to be fun for 2 seconds, and then you're going to wonder what the giant useless thing is meant for.
Oh, you mean the carrier conveyor carriage that they pull behind most of them?
Yeah, but that and like if we made it the like real life size, then it would be fun to use at all.
Yeah.
So we had to size it after what it's fun sized.
Yeah.
I should say.
It's a bite-sized 288.
Yeah.
Kind of like me. I'm fun size.
I'm fun size. Any plans to add an 8,000 series size excavator bucket wheel? The ones that do go in the pits.
Yeah, might be. Like I said, this is just the vehicle types we're showing, not.
We're not seeing all
all.
the different sizes. We're just seeing a one type.
No,
of it.
you're
it's in
One
the
size out of
archetypes,
the
yeah.
type, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing you're seeing 2 sizes of is the drag lines. Simply because I
okay.
kept seeing questions about the different drag line sizes.
The right between the line split. I'm like,
Do you have any plans to go back into the trucking and add in like trailers and stuff in regards to equipment movement?
Yeah.
like low boys, semis.
Low boys. I would love to add low boys. The only, well, there's gonna be low. Well, I like as long as we keep adding stuff, then yes.
Like you said, anything is
Current-
possible, really. As long as you guys can build it and implement it. And
yeah.
Well,
I mean, half of the
exciting
equipment in
thing
the game
is
doesn't fit on a trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this game is for us to be able to add everything cool we find. Like there's I have literally I can't say that word, but whatever. I have one big folder of saved Instagram clips of weird vehicles that I want to bring into the game.
Well, you guys, I mean, also too, a long time ago, you guys had Dolphin Floggenberg, and that one, Dumbledoreberg. Can't say the name of it either. Is what it is.
Dumbledoreberg.
Dumbleberg. I butcher the old name game all the time, but you guys also had a huge thing of equipment that you guys would like to add into that game, and you've said that you're eventually going to try to get those things all in, or reimagined and better, and because you guys had a huge thing about that as well prior. So I know a lot of people are like, they're starting to throw up old screenshots, and they're like, well, what is this from? And it's been kind of I mean, I've been getting a lot of DMs, and I'm like, well, that's just that's the old game.
Oh yeah, like yeah, I think, but I think all those are actually in the either revealed now or are in the dev map. So
I think most of them are, except for all the stuff you guys were like, we want to add type of thing.
Yeah, but like we're still sitting on the massive storage of all the mods we made for farming as well.
That's true.
And we made a couple of forestry mods for farming, so
like I kept hearing like we're talking early off, I kept hearing things like, oh, this game's not going to be good because it won't have modding. It's like, well, it's being made by modders. You think there's going to be a lack of equipment? I don't think so.
Right? No, and it at some point it never made sense to, like, we had modding in one time, but since we kept reworking the vehicles, it never made sense, because who would want to make a vehicle for a game, and then you release the mod on Thursday, and on Friday there's a new update and the mod stops working?
Yeah, that would be a pain. I know as a player, it'd be annoying.
Yeah, like
that's what's so exciting. I'm sorry. That's what's so exciting about the seems like the modding you guys are doing is building the framework so it gives the modders basically all these different options to add these vehicles based upon different types of vehicles, like, you know, excavators and all that stuff.
Yeah, and like if the modders make it to, like, say if the modder wants to make a dozer, then the modders' dozers will be pushing just the same as our dozer. But that also means that if a modder makes 10 dozers, when we update our dozer and make that way better, they also get updates for all their vehicles automatically.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. That's gonna be great.
So we can actually carry the mods with us on a different level.
Yeah, so the mods will actually update a lot easier probably for people as they go forward.
Yeah. It's not gonna be a like a massive pain to have to keep updating shit, and we are building the modding out of a modder's perspective.
Yeah, that'll be nice, because then so pretty much like say for instance I make a dozer, right? And then I have the package for the cutting tool, and I put that on my dozer, right? If an update comes out, I shouldn't have to change anything, right? It'll just change.
Yeah,
that's a game changer. That's good for the players, because the players won't have to keep like waiting for the modders to update their mods if you change something. And you know, that's awesome. That's awesome, chat. Everyone's like, language. He's fine. He can swear all he wants.
I didn't even notice, so that's about how far gone I am. But
no, we're good. We're good. This is an adult stream today.
Yeah.
I had to clean it up to get out of YouTube jail, dude.
when are the adults coming?
Yeah, true. We like playing in sandboxes around here.
Yeah.
With the transport, one of the things I'd like to see, and Split kind of touched on it, not everything fits on a lowboy, that you transport a machine in parts and use a crane or excavator and stuff to assemble your machines on site.
Perhaps I don't know about. I can't really answer that at the moment.
Not that far down the road yet, huh?
No.
Yeah.
It's quite a complex thing I do.
Well, it can be done for sure, but how many people actually know how to assemble something? Like
You better find out.
yeah, but we can add whatever, but it has to make sense for the game. So
Yeah, the gameplay loop has to make sense.
yeah.
Yeah. The question of how far do you go?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, yeah, sure, we can. Yeah, so I know I will add some stuff that it simply because I want it in the game, because that's the benefit of having built the game.
I'm gonna add something to that. I like that. I like that you're enjoying building your game and you want to add things because you want to see them. That's good. That's always my worry with developers. Do they really care? Are they actually just building the game because they love the game, or are they just building the game because that's what they do for their work? And I think we can see that. I mean, just you playing the game, sitting here hanging out, chatting about it. That's awesome. I like it.
That's nice to hear. Yeah, like people can learn how to put together their equipment together, like the PC making game. Yeah, like it's never the question of is it possible. It's the question of can we pull it off so it makes sense. Like this is always going to be a skill issue, a skill and resource issue.
Yeah.
Like everything we do.
In a sense,
Because,
you're kind
for
of
example,
building a game within a game and within a game, right? Like,
yeah, but like, yeah, and like, for example, logging, I have a lot more faith in the logging now than I think we would have been able to pull it off before, because we learn a ton of stuff when doing things in the game. Nichols is talking about he's ready to release the files for the dedicated server. Nichols, I think we should have a bit of a Discord discussion about that before you release anything, just to see if so we can make it easy for you and easy for us.
yeah, that's the main thing is about us making it easy for people too, because I know people are going to want to rent dedicated servers, things like that, right? Because not everybody's versed on running their own servers and things like that. So
no, but yeah, and as well, if it's something we can do to make that way better. Because I know a few of the things he was talking about that they before couldn't get to function. I know it's a quite easy fix for us.
don't tease us about logging.
Are GPS dosers something we can expect in the future? Well, technically you already have GPS dosers, but I can see what they're.
Got a question for. I don't know whether you can answer it. Not what people keep asking. You know your conveyors up and down. Will you be able to go up and down in different sizes, or is it just staying the one same?
If Christian is still in the chat, I think he can answer that.
Up and downs, huh?
Yeah, you know, like you got the straights, you got the 4s, 2s, and 1s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way we can build proper ore elevators and things like that. I think that's where they're going with that question. We have to build this loop up.
Well, the thing is that the asset guys are doing such a good work on themselves that I actually don't know exactly what conveyors yeah, there's different sizes for an up and down. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I've
awesome.
just seen it asked a few times. That's all.
Yeah. But yeah. Can I have fuel, by the way?
Oh, yeah. I get, yeah. I'm on this. I
No,
got this,
fuel
boss. Let's go.
Yeah, and the fuel boy isn't doing what he should again.
No,
Well,
I was
mess it
just playing with a drone, you know, like
Yeah.
just flying around.
He broke the excavator the other day.
I
Yeah.
was breaking
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
He
Yeah,
ran
I
out
couldn't
of
get the
fuel
turn
and
on.
start
It wouldn't turn on ever again. It was like it wasn't broken. I was like,
No.
what?
Oh shit, there was probably air in the fuel pump after you ran it dry.
Probably. I was like, I can't prime this thing.
Said that.
Yeah, not a bug, it's a feature.
Isn't it wonderful whenever you run into a problem like that, Christian? When a bug becomes a feature?
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, sorry.
Gotcha.
Almost ran you over. Can you come a bit closer, thanks? Thank you. And I'm full. Thank you. Any changes in vehicle mechanics with different tires, tracks, maintenance? Yes, there is. That should have come way back, but yeah, somebody sort of ran out of time with that. So yeah, that's coming. Because I'm way too much of a nerd for actually customizing vehicles, both in game and in real life, to actually not to have it the way it is now in game.
I see a question here too. It says, are we gonna be able to see something like Parker's conveyor setup in Out of War? Well, in this new trailer we just saw a standalone wash plant. So maybe.
You're gonna have to enlighten me on what Parker has for setup.
The thing that we were talking when we just played it in when we were muted, we were talking about that you took out of the thing.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have yeah, that's
So
yeah,
stacker feeders, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming. The underground drill is actually, the tunneler is actually a modified stacker that I've slapped the drilling head on. So that was actually intended to be sort of a Frankenstein one.
Well, it happens with a lot of equipment in real life too.
Say again.
That happens with a lot of equipment in real life too. They just add a different top on a piece of equipment.
Yeah.
It's like fuel trucks made out of 60-ton haul trucks. All those type of things.
Yeah.
Be able to get down into areas and.
We made a machine to put in fence posts out of a mini excavator.
Yeah. And the minis are nice as well because you have everything you need to build whatever almost.
Yeah, I said a wood chipper get put on the tracks of a mini excavator.
Yeah, I saw that as well in the Discord. Was it the black one?
Yeah, it was. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want it.
Yeah.
And I've seen people make like paintball tanks out of mini excavator tracks. That was fun.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions? Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Any plans for a bigger American style fuel truck? Yeah, like I said, there isn't really a vehicle that you can write and ask about that we haven't thought about or are planning to add.
I guess, am I correct in kind of stating that, a lot of this stuff is, you're kind of waiting to kind of get the modding support done, so it just makes it easier to add this stuff later for you?
What we're waiting on is to get the vehicle structures correct and like we want them. so we don't have to before we add tons of more stuff. That's
Yeah.
That's basically it. And like purely time. It takes time to make the assets.
Absolutely.
So that's one part of it.
Yeah, you got to build it out. You're going to be like the template for the modders. So
Yeah.
that's going to take time. And then because you have to develop, like I said, you have to develop the gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah, but also we can't really starve the game of content if you don't want to run any mods.
That's true.
So we have to have a couple of versions for everything there as well.
Yeah, some people are just vanilla through and through. They won't download a mod to for nothing. And they're like, if the game don't have it, the devs are horrible. You know?
No, but but I understand you want to play, but yeah, it takes time to add stuff. But yeah, I hope we have grown into a large enough community that we actually can start to see some modding as well when we start to support that properly.
I know I've seen a lot of big content creators that are modders have been very interested in the game. And they're just waiting for that information and everything like that. But like you said earlier, you're going to kind of hold some of that off here until you're a little closer. So
yes,
more modding coming soon, guys. More modding coming soon. More information once they get a little closer to that thing. I'm sure we'll do a big event about it and see if we can't get some big modders involved and see what's going down. Right, pop it out.
Yeah. What else? And oh, for fuck's sake, I can't talk. Have anybody seen anything other interesting that I missed in terms of questions?
See here. I've seen, a lot about the other things. We've kind of touched on those. People keep asking about mirrors.
Well, yeah, mirrors are coming. It's one of those things that have fallen through, not fallen through either. There keeps being stuff that gets prioritized ahead of them.
Will there be dredges in time? There we go. There's one that's been asked quite.
Well, we're sort of at the moment we're sort of missing one key component for the dredges. Oh, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean.
Just dredges. It's
floaty.
okay.
Yeah,
they get it. You don't gotta beat it up. You're good. We understand. It's getting late. It's getting that time. A lot of questions, a lot of chat going on too. So thank you guys very much for your understanding in the chat too. Like I said, if you guys ever have any questions, you can always join the Discord afterwards and ask in there. As you guys see in the chat, we have 3 chats going on. They're just a pile driving the questions in. Appreciate your understanding, guys.
I like who that's question.
PvP if we disagree with the boss.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good topic. I don't think we're gonna add weapons to the game simply because the PG stuff will be messy.
Yeah, I would stay out of that legality mess. It is a pain for you guys.
And I don't think that makes sense.
Yeah.
To add either.
People want a weapon and you've already got a sledgehammer. What else they want?
You got a nuke as well, so.
Yeah, there you
go. I just want to hear a ting when I hit split in the head of the shovel.
I mean,
you want a ting sound? Ting.
I mean, the shovel is technically a weapon.
It could be used for one.
That was actually, yeah.
There you go. When a player hits a player, when the shovel hits a player, it can start making ting sounds.
I still think one of the funniest recording moments that I've ever had dealing with the recording is when you added the ragdoll feature. And I log in to go to make the video. I'm like, Christian, I can't move, dude. My character keeps dying. No.
Oh yeah, was that when we added the pressure washer stuff?
The collapse mechanic a long time ago when you were doing a TikTok video. and he didn't tell me, and I didn't know that every time I pushed a button, my character just died. And I was like, what's going on? No, happened.
Yeah. I remember because I added a quick function for that because I saw that we had it for like when we updated the character. I was like, oh, we do have ragdoll for this.
Imagine trying to record a video and every time you hit a button, your character just dies. I was like, he just falls on the ground, like falling downstairs. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, that was pretty funny.
Yeah. That should make a comeback though.
Never dropping off of anything ever again. It would be funny to see someone get squished by a 400 haul truck.
Yeah.
Where you were stood, you kept getting run over by them before.
Oh, yeah, you should have told me I would have moved sooner.
We
Well-
never get any work done.
Oh, right.
We were letting
Oh.
Christian talk, so we didn't say anything.
We do have another
Oh.
segment to this stream, guys, instead of digging. We do. A lot of you guys saw it last night. We do have a
Yes, sir.
competition mode.
There's a little one that we've discussed in the past. How about getting the large, but the heavy haul trucks to flatten the ground a little like the roller?
Yeah. Yeah. That's also gonna be something. There are a few things like with the dirt mechanics that I want to rethink how I did them. That I realized that I have improvements for stuff like wheels and stuff in mind that I'm gonna start to thinkering with in the future. That's also regarding the dirt and everything. How vehicles interact with the ground is something I want to rethink now that I've basically become a better developer. Like, yeah. The more I spend time in the project, the more I learn. So the better stuff gets when I get to rework it again.
All I can say is rather you than me.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's crazy when you're working on projects like these that you find, you fix something for something else, and all of a sudden you say, oh, I can fix all kinds of these other problems because this will work
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
And you can go back and make little improvements and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's good. That's really good. Okay, let's see
Yeah.
here. Yeah, there's a lot of you guys here watching today. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this podcast, just chill and hang out and chat. Yeah, we kind of held off from doing it for a little while because we wanted to wait for big patches and stuff like that, but it seems like you guys got a really good flow going, so should try to do them a little bit more often. When you guys are ready, right?
Yeah. Have we ever done them on a Sunday either?
No, we've always done them in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
And we've always done them. The very first few we did a little on the earlier side, and then we kind of looked at like the audience and where the audience was. But this time it was like, yeah, let's make it a little bit more earlier, my normal start time, as well as give you a little bit. It's not so late for you, and it's not so that way the guys
Yeah.
at the guys that have to go to work in the morning in Europe, they're not like up at like 4 a.m. They can't do it, right? But it's not too early for North America, and I think this is a good time slot to do these. Yeah, it seems like we had a really good showing. There's a lot of people who seem to be really excited. That's the main thing, right? It's all about just hyping up the game and playing the game and informing and chatting and hanging out. We should do some competition here, though. We should. These poor guys. The pressure. They said yesterday they were like this. The competition for the Clash of the Operators that I put together for the map. These guys were having a problem just digging a hole, which they've done for thousands of hours because the pressure of the competition. Like it was crazy to watch these guys dig like just pros all day long, and then all of a sudden they can't dig a hole to save their life. Right?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's yeah, but just having but just having people look at when you're actually driving something makes it way harder.
Yeah,
And then
it's
if
a
there's
lot of pressure.
time element.
Yeah, so we did a dry run yesterday just to kind of play with it, and it was interesting from setting up all the obstacles, how well people, without ever seeing the obstacles ran, we've never shown how the obstacles work, right?
It was fun.
And we just threw them in there 1v1 each other, and it was crazy to see how they adapted with the equipment, the physics, and everything like that, right? It was really cool to kind of see.
Hey, I don't run rock trucks, excavators, and I quite enjoyed it actually. And I won my match.
You can swap. So I just saw one great question about what about making it slippery when it rains? Yeah. Might come, who knows? We have a ton of stuff that is coming.
Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, we can't even talk about it, right? It's like,
no, but
yeah, in due time, lots of stuff coming this year. It seems like.
Yeah,
you guys got some big things up on your plate this year. It's exciting. That is exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a newer map. This is the Iron Mountain Pit map. It's part of the newer maps that came out recently. Also, too, if you guys would like to play on an earlier version of this map, I do have it available on my Discord in the announcements. This pit here doesn't exist. It's just the precursor to the little one. You will have to have the deco pack to play on it, though. But it is free. You can just grab it, download it. If you guys want a preform pit already, you can hit it up. We're gonna be running some of the so we can actually show you guys the views. We're gonna be running some of the guys that are playing in here today, in some Clash of the Operators here. Maybe later on, once I get all the camera angles set up from the different computers that I'm going to be running, we'll be able to capture. Like it'd be fun to see the dev team battle it out on Clash of the Operators.
Yeah.
Did I do a flyover real quick for everybody? Yeah, sure.
So are we doing the Clash of the Operators tonight, or how did?
Yeah, it doesn't take me very long to set it up. So what I'll do is I'll just play the trailer again, and then I'm going to. What I'll do is I'll save this before I do that, and then I'll do the thing, and then I'll open it up, and we'll give you the password, and then the contestants that are going to be duking it out, and then we can just jump in and watch, and we'll watch. I'll just do the drone and fly over and watch these guys duke it out for a couple rounds. We don't want to keep you too late, 'cause you got things to do. A pretty decent amount of time. So yeah, we'll do some heats. We'll see how chat's feeling. That way we can give you some time to like stop operating. You can answer some more questions. And things like that, right? So that way you won't be operating. So we could break it up into a couple little different sessions and give you get it rolling.
Great.
If you guys would like to go ahead and do that now, I mean, there's constantly people moving and coming in and out. Some people haven't seen the video, so I figured play it a couple times during the stream. Gives you guys a break. Things like that. Grumpy, it'll be the same password as last night, guys. But can you send that to Christian in a DM? What the password's going to be, Grumpy?
Yeah.
And it'll be the same thing. It'll be Splitintwo session, and then he'll send you the password so that way you can join in. And then what we'll do is every time a new race happens, we have to reset it. So what I'll do is I go to a break screen real quick, and then I come back, and we're loaded back in really quickly. And it loads super fast. So because there's nothing else on the map other than the stadium and the circuit. So. You guys ready for that? You guys want to get out of the pit? You guys ready to see some? You guys ready to see some guys racing? Some esports excavators.
Yeah.
I hope I remember the password.
Oh.
I think I did.
Okay, so let me drop a save real quick because it does take time to save this gigantic beast of a map. So, save it over Mine Rescue here. Not save over the Battle Dome. That would be tragic.
Is it the one I replied back to you about?
I don't. Probably.
If it's from last night, yes.
Okay.
It would be the last person you sent the password to.
We're just sending passwords all over the place here today. It takes a long time to save this. It takes a long time to compress that 1 gigabyte.
Yeah, but this is a massive map as well, so I'm not super surprised either.
It saves almost instantly, but once we get terraformed out this much, it's insane. It's like in the load times because it's got to download it and then uncompress it, and I guess that's a question. Is there any chance in the future that we'll be able to, well, like when you load into somebody's map, it'll download it, and then anything after that, it only has to load that? Is there anything possibly for that in the future?
Well, hopefully we want to make this like as long as we keep developing, it will fix this stuff over time. But
yeah,
I have no clue how.
Keep it simple, so to speak, in the beginning while you guys are going, and then add on later.
We don't know simply.
I mean, for what it is, the performance is actually quite impressive for how long you guys have been working on it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jacob's just asked a good question.
Hold on, see.
Are you surprised with some of the stuff what people build in your game?
I'm constantly surprised at the things that people keep building. Which it's really, really cool to see, like what people have built, which is why I also want to add more more building stuff and just building blocks, because I think we can make some really, really cool stuff in the game.
All right, you guys want to see the trailer again? Because we're going to get ready to close this down, and then we're going to jump into the other save where these guys are going to be duking it out. Who's challenging who here? What do we got? Who's going to duke it out?
I'll have a game first.
I'll go with Bungle.
You and Bungle want to go?
Versus English.
Yeah.
I have no clue. I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, it's a hoot, man. When you start watching them go, it's like, oh man. Yeah, chat was rolling last night. It was good. So they're gonna throw up the video real quick here, guys, and I'm gonna get loaded into that map, and we're gonna get these guys in. So I'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Christian from NMC, and today we're going to show you a bit of what's coming to Out of War in 2025. This is the major engine change and a bit about the modding and all the vehicles that we've been working on and the massive conveyor overhaul. So enjoy the show!
All right, we are back, and we are here in the stadium today. We're going to have some people running some races on the Clash of the Operators course. It'll be 2 excavators duking it out. They have a few obstacles to go over here, which is one is a skills course of going over the things. It's a lot of balance and physics when it comes to the equipment and moving over these obstacles. And well, yeah, then we have a digging portion of the event as well, where they have to fill a rock truck that they have to park on the outside of the cones. Once they maneuver over the first barriers, they come into the digging section. They have to fill the trucks to completion. We will have our judges announcing when the truck is full, and any penalties that happens during that, we will be telling them that they have to move their truck. They cannot have the truck inside the barrier. The excavator has to take the dirt from the inside of the zone. And then once they complete that, we will clear them for the next phase, where they continue down the course and they move over the obstacle again, which is the same, identical for each side. We gridded everything out down to the detail. As well as they move over, they have to climb up onto the podium, and they have to sit on the top with their excavator. Then they have to run back down, grab their rock truck, navigate through the slaloms, underneath the obstacle, around the thing, over the death trap of water, and to the finish line over there, where they see there's a little box that they have to dump the truck into. And once they dump that and they put the bed back down, they have to run out through the cones and back into first person to destroy their porta potty. Wins. That is pretty much the rules. These guys ran this last night, so these guys are pretty. These guys are ready to whoop each other down. These guys are going. So our first race will be, who is it? Who do we got here? We have
Bungle and Spence.
We have Bungle and Spence in here. You guys have you guys have a few seconds to trash talk each other, and we'll get this rolling.
The English will triumph.
Aye, try again.
So we try again. So we have identical 500D, and we have the A20 rock trucks that they'll be doing. So okay, so Grumpy, what side are you mainly going to be on watching? Who are you going to be? You gonna be going back and forth for the trucks?
I can do either one. Which one do you prefer? I mean,
it doesn't matter.
If we get close, we kind of have to share.
Yes,
so.
yes, absolutely. So,
I tend to favor the right or the red side. So
okay. Drivers, you obviously know what we're doing. Operators, you guys got what's going on. Christian, you got in the cam? You flying?
Yeah, I'm flying.
That's kind of interesting, right? This is, by the way, guys, this is not a game mode. This is something that we came up with on the channel. It's not in the game. It's not, you know what I mean? So yeah. So some people might be confused. This is something that I did on my channel with my community and stuff like that, and we just unleashed it last night. And you know, everyone's like, leaderboards, time challenges, this has to come to the game. It's like, nope, pump the brakes. But,
yeah, this is just free build.
Yeah, this is what we built, free build. We built a big stadium, decoed it. We did the NMC stadium and the logos, and we built the whole obstacle courses and tested it and drove it and made a competition out of it. We do have more than one stadium layout for different challenges, so this is just the first one that we are showcasing right now, that we're playing on. So we thought it'd be fun to do something a little different on the Q&A this time and bring you guys something and then just seeing us dig, and it'll give Christian some time to answer some chats while the races are going on and things like that, right? So he can just kind of kick back and relax for the end of the stream. But Bungle, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Spence?
All
right. It'll be on go. Count you guys down just like last night. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's see what they're going. So they have to run to their excavators. They have to get in it.
Spence is off to a great start.
Yeah. Spence is in the blue. Bungle's in the red. Looks like Bungle forgot to turn on his hydrostatic.
Yeah, looks like he used the tortoise instead of the rabbit.
Yep. Oh, looks like we got Bungles going up over the first.
Yeah, but Spence is coming into a close second, but I think Bungle is gonna take. Ooh,
It's sketchy.
Oh, he just fell into the trap.
no.
The water trap. No. Spence is getting stuck on the first obstacle. Bungle
Yeah.
is now in the trap. Got to get himself out of it.
There he goes.
Oh, and he fell in again on the backside.
Yeah.
Tank trap for the win. Blue is now up onto the first obstacle. He's got to get that counterweight shifted over to get that leverage on it. Oh, there he goes. It looks like we got red. Red's going to be getting ready to make his second one. Blue is going to be taking the trap. Oh, and he fell in as well, too. Red is about ready to get over this last obstacle into the digging portion. It's so sketchy when they do that. They have their bucket too high up in the air. They almost flip over.
Yeah.
And red is the first to the digging portion. He's got to get his truck into that position for digging. So this is very important on getting the truck in the right location as well as the excavator. And it looks like blue has just reached it as well.
Because you do not want to be on the wrong side of the hole you dug.
That's right. Very, very, very. A lot of these guys didn't get that. They actually dug themselves their own obstacles last night. It's very, very, very smart. There's a lot. This was supposed to be torture. We didn't realize it was going to be so bad. These guys were like, I need to wipe the sweat off my hands. No, I can't handle it. They are neck and neck right now. They are so close. Like they're both getting their truck into position. Red's a few seconds ahead. Oh, they are right there. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Red's taking his first keeper in a second. There he goes.
Yeah, I wonder if Spence has fucked up the... Now we're gonna see.
Is he too far away?
You gotta dig in the cones, Spence.
You gotta dig in the cones, guys.
Yeah.
The coned area is the digging area. And he did. He's got to readjust his truck.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made. And he's a little far away from this thing as well. Crucial mistakes.
Red's got his first bucket.
Red's first bucket is in the truck. Oh. Go, Bongo. Go, Red. Go, Red. Chat, let's go. Gotta show these guys some love. These guys are under a lot of pressure right now. There's a lot of people watching in the arena. These guys way more pressure than last night. Red is putting the scoops in. You got to be very strategic on how you load these trucks. Too much in one spot equals the truck does not... It just spills out. So they have to be very strategic on where they're placing these scoops. So that way they need the least amount of scoops when filling this truck. We do have Grumpy as a judge on... You're on the red side, Grumpy, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what they're trying to go for is they're trying to go for that perfect looking pyramid in the back of the truck with no deviation. So that's what they're doing here. You got to be smart about where you're doing it so you don't drop your scoops, but you also want to be fast. And you don't want to make a mistake, because if you start dropping dirt everywhere, you will be hooped.
And you don't want to be hooped.
No. Well, this is we didn't realize this was going to be the hardest part of it. This is what determines...
Yeah.
Pretty much has been determining the winners, is the digging portion.
Yeah, but it is an important
It is, yeah.
part, so...
Yeah, make that perfect bread loaf, right?
Looks like Red's probably 3 to 4 scoops away, depending on placement.
Yeah, it's pretty close still. Blue's making a comeback after that slip up.
Yeah.
That red truck though, he's got a couple scoops on him, but a couple good placements can really save the day. Blue, you have about one scoop in the front. Good placement back and mid. They're about 3 here. How's Red looking over there, Grumpy?
One Red needs one on the front closest to him and one on the back farthest from him.
Oh, Blue's trying to beat up his truck.
Regarding the question, do we have a date for the first major update? No, we never do dates. It's follow the the Friday news, and you'll see when it arrives.
One more scoop for Red should do it if he puts it in the right place.
Same
Oh,
for blue.
Blue's panicking. You looks like you have one scoop in the upper left
Red,
corner of
you
your
are
truck.
good.
Red is clear to go.
Oh,
Blue's close enough in the cones. He's
Blue's not digging in the cones.
Blue, you are
You're
clear.
our judge.
Blue, you are clear.
Contestant.
You are clear, Blue.
ooh, I had to change flight level to actually not knock you out of the sky split.
It is still anybody's race right now. These guys are still neck and neck. They finished it even with Blue's blunder in the beginning. He's still there. This next obstacle here is all about leverage and the weight and getting over that first obstacle. You got to get your first height up. You see as Red's doing in the background, he's got himself right in the middle so he can lever over. He is down and falls in the tank trap again.
Ooh.
It's close. And then he falls right back in the trap again. Blue is now going for it as well. Oh, Blue. Who's going to win, chat? Who's winning? Oh, Blue straddled the first obstacle very well. Nice job on that. Beautifully done. Oh, it is. It's neck and neck. Oh,
That's
goodness.
really close.
The Spence is really catching up now.
Oh.
Oh, he's digging in. He's going to dig a hole for himself. Oh, Blue is over the last obstacle there. Now all he has to do is get to the top and put himself in position when they climb this obstacle over here. Red is now over as well, too.
Over.
And he fell into his own hole.
Oh no.
Ouchtown, you population. You, bro. Oops, I said it wrong. Darn.
You messed it up. You failed. Blue's the GOAT. Blue's gonna watch out. He's gonna fall off the course. So they have to climb this. They have to turn themselves around. They have to square themselves on the pad and face their bucket towards the way they just came. And then they have to run down and grab their truck. They cannot hop to it. They have to run there. So this is another climbing challenge and knowing what you're... And Blue just took it like a champ. Yeah. Oh, man, that might be it right there.
Nice.
That was quick. You are cleared. You're good. Oh, that was smooth.
I'm good at the maneuvers, rubbish at tagging.
Good at maneuvers, can't dig for hell. Red is on it. Oh, Red's struggling. Oh no, Red.
Yeah, he dropped down a little bit.
Well,
it's not over. We still have the bridge of doom that they could get stuck in. If they spill any material out of their truck, it is an automatic disqualification. And well, Blue's 4x4 over there.
He's hauling something. It's
Red is having a struggle getting up on that pad.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you slip down a little bit, you really hurt yourself in this challenge.
Yeah, it's a precise maneuver there that you got to do, and Blue did it very well.
Yeah. Oh,
there you go, Red.
Good job, Red. You're good.
Scott again. Feels like we're watching Scott trying to struggle getting up the platform again.
Poor It's Your Boy Scott last night. It was. I felt bad for him, man. I was like, oh, dude.
No mercy.
No mercy. That bed goes down, guys. And then all he has to do is run through the things and then destroy his porta potty. He has to go out through the cones. And Blue is the winner. Red is only a leg behind, though. Let's give it up for blue and red. Thank you guys very much for competing. That's kind of stressful.
Yeah. Impressive, but it yeah. The last climb was almost what made the difference.
It is that last they were neck and neck, and then it just one slip up can mean you're just miles behind.
The straddles what got me my time.
Yep. So yeah, we will be I will be doing these events more often. We'll be doing time trials and having we'll be doing leaderboards on the channel. So then he missed the dump zone.
I was over it.
Good job, Bungle.
You far missed the dump zone.
This guy does this in real life, chat. Oh man. Great race. All right, who else do we have up? Who do we got up?
Yeah, I want to try now.
You want to try now?
Oh.
Yeah.
Who do you want to call out?
I
Gotta record it. Do you want to call it T-Bone?
Yeah.
Where's T-Bone?
Either we
T-Bone.
call it T-Bone or Grumpy gets.
Oh. I gotta be a judge though.
I don't know.
I can judge both. I don't know what you're talking about. I can
I
judge
don't
both.
think that's fair. They made the course.
Who made the course?
Being Grumpy.
Grumpy and Split.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
We've
not Grumpy.
ran it 1,000 times, like to get everything perfect.
That's not even fair.
And I did it with dual joysticks, controller, and keyboard to make sure all the variations of if you fall in and everything like that. We've got the time down like ridiculous. So,
oh shit! No.
Yeah, challenging one of us would be not a good idea.
You need to try and get T-Bone because that'll be a fun match to watch.
Who do we have any first timers? Yeah, we don't want to put you up against Rick. Rick will just hammer you to oblivion. I mean, if you just want to
Christian versus Dopey.
Not happening.
Dopey's like, nope.
If it
do
was
we
a
got?
rock truck race, Dopey would win. Because she would just do it in reverse.
I don't want to have to kill you backwards.
It just drives backwards. I've never run the course. Who do we got here? Who do we have in here?
Specs says he wants to play. Babbo wants to play.
Babbo's already on like the warpath. These guys have already come up with
he's
the
after
custom side straddling. Dopey for 50 gifted. They're trying to bribe Dopey.
Yeah.
I don't need to see
I
Dopey
don't even
rage
know
out.
How to do the excavator?
She doesn't know how to do it. Yeah.
There's Tyler and Zeiss in here still.
Tyler and Zai, yeah, we do have another race. I mean, anybody.
No, not for me. I'm too tired.
You're too tired now? It's even funner. That's even. Everyone's like T-Bone.
T-Bone.
We can put you up against anybody. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't care. I just want to try it out.
I just want to go.
Yeah.
All right, let me get the match reset. It'll be the same password. I just got to go to a break screen real quick, guys, to hide the stuff, and then we'll be right back in 2 seconds. So I'm just gonna go BRB, exit out, and then these guys are gonna come right back in. So we got to reset the course. So 1 second.
T-Bone's reply.
We can give you a couple of shots at it. Probably would be fair.
Yeah, we can do that. Absolutely. Okay, they can hear us now. We're back up and running, guys. Sorry about that, guys. We had to go to a cutscene, so that way we can reset the map real quick, and we're good to go. Super fast, guys. We're already back up, so
Yeah.
T-Bone is in the wiki world now. So nah.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, since everybody seems to be busy with other stuff, and should I just do the first ever timed round of this?
Yeah, we could have Grumpy if you want to throw up a timer and time him, and I'll watch as the judge so he can get a couple cracks at it.
Yep. Let me grab a.
Yeah, same thing as before. I'll just kind of make sure we get the rules here for you. So, yep, pretty much the first obstacle is pretty much self-explanatory. The truck needs to be parked within the coned area and on the outside of the coned area, and then the digging on the inside. So you got to be positioned in there. Once your truck's full, we'll give you the clearance to go to the next thing and climb over the top, over up on the other one, and then make your rounds around. The only real hardcore thing is just you can't cross over the barriers or things like that, right? So
Yeah.
pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, but this also means that I get 2 chances since I have blue and red.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take a couple cracks at it and then challenge like somebody like Rick or something like that, because these guys got about 3 to 4 shots at it last night, so we'll give Christian some time to play on it.
Yeah, but if we do two timed runs, then we have the first timed run if you want to start keeping leaderboards for it and all that stuff.
Yeah. So we just had to be on the timer here, Grumpy, for the start. So all right, let me go in a drone.
Anyway, I'm jumping off because I've got work in the morning.
Alrighty.
Nice chatting with you, Christian, and thank you for answering the questions. And I'll speak to you all later.
Yeah, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, I will leave off to.
All right, take it easy, Zai.
Maybe.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Christian wants the first time. Grumpy, you let me know when you're ready, and then, like I said, we'll say on go. Let's get everybody out of the paths for the off the tracks, and we'll let Christian do some time runs, and then see how it's going for the time for the rest of the stream, and play it by ear. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying today. Plenty more to come, dudes.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Oh yeah, wait, I had to actually start over here.
Yeah. Stand by the porta potty, run over, and then when I say go, that'll be your.
Wait. It starts good. My controller has died because I used the keyboard and mouse to drive.
All good.
Starting with the excuses. I'll tell you how it is.
Yeah.
One of those kind of guys.
This is going to be a 45. This is going to be 45 minutes of just excuses.
45 minutes of dang it. Be warned, hide your kids. There might be a lot of F-bombs and S-bombs coming here soon, but
yeah. Oh yeah,
Has been all day already.
Yeah, these runs are not gonna be PG rated.
Christian's gonna get you put back in YouTube jail.
Yeah,
worth it. 100% worth it.
Yeah. So, are we ready to go?
Yeah. So stand close to the porta potty that is on the blue side, and then I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1, go, and on go you run, and he's gonna start the timer on go. And when you come back, you got to hit that porta potty, and he'll stop the timer when you hit it.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Make sure you got your hammer out and.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Stupid question.
What's that?
I shouldn't have to ask this, but how do you actually run with the controller?
I don't know. I always play keyboard.
Controller? I don't know. That's why I play keyboard.
What controller?
What control? Yeah, what controller too? There you go. You got the run.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it is. I didn't just press it.
Also, too, when you dump your truck in this little squared area, put the bed down and then run over through the little flagged area and then to your thing. Don't skip through it. That way we can get a.
I'm not sure if we're ever gonna get that.
Alrighty, operator, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, chat, are you ready? People saying we're gonna learn some new things in Swedish.
Yeah. This This is gonna end up with me being upside down in the water soon.
Okay, chat says they're ready. Operator, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. Started by cheating. Oh,
He started off going backwards.
yeah.
What did I just log into? You're watching the developer doing one of our maps that we have. That he is playing on one of our obstacle courses for some content that we do during our streams. He's taking the first obstacle well. Oh, oh,
That's so sketchy.
oh,
No.
no.
Okay, who's who?
He's just running by himself right now.
Yeah.
He's taking his time. He is stuck in the trap.
Okay, I just thought he didn't know how to turn the vehicle on.
No,
Oh, you,
shit.
you thought the other person was racing? It's like, poor guy just turn it on.
Giving him a head start.
If those tracks ain't squared, it doesn't get the grip. It's perfectly balanced. Oh, oh no. This is his first time running the course. Literally just watched us run the first run there on the stream. He's into the digging portion now. So he'll position himself where he needs to be. And then he has to run over and grab his truck.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh.
We call those walls over there the sister kissers because they love hitting them.
Yeah.
He's in position. Truck is clear. Everything's good to go for
No.
digging. Oh, and he jumped out.
Oh, wrong again.
First scoop in, he puts it in the furthest away. Start building up that edge on the back.
Oh shit, that wasn't.
It's a lot of pressure when you're like, oh no,
Yeah.
he's got to be precise.
Yeah, and like the 500s dig so much differently to the 200s or the,
Oh,
the
yeah.
400 that I ran before.
Yeah, this
I
one's
entered
this one's a good one. It's the 500D is great for the obstacles because the balance and the physics.
Yeah.
Right. So when you're going over those obstacles, you have to have it pretty correct in the right straddle point. Right. Like it will. You just won't get over it. Or unless you muscle yourself over. Some of these guys are learning how to side straddle it and like use the bucket, kind of like leap over it almost. It's gonna be funny to see people and what they adapt as we play this more and more and more.
Yeah, and I think the default controller setup is far from ideal for this, since it limits how much you can actually drive in the same.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of limited.
Okay,
So-
a couple scoops left.
Yeah, he's got a couple. Looks like you got one in the front, right, and you have a good one in the front and a good one in the back. It looks like, and then you'll be. Front is good. It's just that back that looks like it's needed. Blue operator, you are clear.
Oh shit! Then we try not to make a mess out of this. And we did. Oh,
Very important to come into those squared. See that? Like, it will not
Yeah.
work if you don't. There's some
No.
fundamentals that are just like, oh. There we go. There we go. He's got some speed through the trap. Using that counterweight so he doesn't have to use his bucket. Gotta get his bucket turned all the way back around so he can get the weight to get up on top of the obstacle. He's got to get up to his center. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that was close.
close but no cigar.
Yep, it was close. That was we only had one person tip over because they were trying to go too fast.
Yeah.
It's a high tip over rate if you're tracking at the same time as moving your counterweight or your weight in the back. It's that's when you can see a lot more. That's a brown sauce moment, chat. A brown trouser moment. That's why there's a brown spot on all the seats.
Yes.
What's the time check, Grumpy? What are we at so far?
6:22.
6 seconds.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, how's he gonna traverse this one? You gonna get it? Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Textbook. You are clear?
Oh.
Now we'll have your time trial that we'll be able to have people try to beat when we're streaming this.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, shit.
It's just not working. No, and he jumps out again. Engine, prime that engine.
No, Then I had manual start for the engine as well.
This is actually our first time trial run. Christian's actually doing the first time on this course. One sec, guys. He's just running real quick. We'll get to some more questions here in a second. Let him get his run in, and he's gonna go under the piece there. Oh, oh, it's close.
Oh no.
Oh no. All he has to do is dump it in the little squared area. Nice done. You just gotta dump it in the little square box and then lower the thing and then run through the flags and smash the porta body.
Ah!
Oh no.
No! Wrong button. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh man, it's great. No, we'll give you another run at it.
Oh, I stopped the engine again. I have swapped that button for lowering.
No, these guys, it was the same thing with everybody the first time, right? Everyone's like, "Oh man, I really got to do a custom keybinds that." Yeah, you're good. You're good. You can lower it down.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Just a little bit to get stuck in the back sometimes.
Yeah, then just jump out, run through the flags, and destroy the porta body. You're good.
Oh, I keep thinking that B is actually the one to get in and out, but it isn't. Oh.
And stop it.
Yeah. 9 minutes and 29 seconds.
9 minutes and 29 seconds. And time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to write that down,
So
Grumpy?
then,
Yeah.
So we don't have to reset. If you want to run this other side, We don't have to reset it
Yeah.
yet until we run both sides. So that way we can just go right into your next one. That you let you adjust your
Yes.
binds real quick, and then 929.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the default keybinds.
NMC Bucket Sports.
Yeah. No, I think I'm gonna stay with the default ones.
Do we have any,
Just
do
to
we have
keep
any
it.
extra questions here, guys, that we missed? Obviously, he's not going to be able to answer questions while trying to do the course, so
No, that might be.
a little difficult.
Yeah.
So how do you? The pressure is different, huh? When you're trying to race it, it just makes a whole
Well,
different atmosphere.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be completely honest that I'm not very happy about the key bindings for the controller, which I know exactly who to talk to regarding this because he's sitting on the same chair as I am. But yeah, not impressed about that.
Righty. Just let us know when you're ready to go.
So basically, just to answer a few questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Take as much time as you need.
Is there any way to implement adjustable joystick hydraulic speed for excavators? Yeah, we will add that, but just like in real life, it will always be the excavator that will limit how fast stuff can actually move. But yeah, there's gonna be some tweaking to that as well. So yeah, should we do this again and see how we do?
Absolutely. If you're having fun, man, I'm not ever gonna tell the developer no. When it comes to having fun playing your game, man. I think Chad is having a really good time watching you play the game. They always do. Do you want to reset it and battle somebody now that you've played it, or do you want to go for another time run?
No, we go for another time run because otherwise I'm going to be at the bottom of the leaderboard constantly. But first, if we get trains, would high rail equipment be possible? Anybody know what high rail is?
High rail, is that where they do the long bridge extensions? I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, I don't know what high rail is. If you're just asking for rail equipment, then yeah, that will be available. But yeah, I'm not sure what just the high rail is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is either. Thank you guys very much for rating the channel and all the people who have been doing donations and stuff like that, guys. I have all the notifications turned off on my event days that I do with developers so that we can purely focus on this. I do really do appreciate your guys' support and everything like that. All the streamers out there that have been playing this game, thank you guys very much for obviously playing the game and letting people know and see it and all those things like that. So we're not reading your stuff on purpose. It's just we normally turn that stuff off during the events.
High rail trucks are dual mode, so they can drive on pavement and go on the road to the track.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, so
okay, yeah.
So yeah, basically we did that when we did modding for Farming Simulator. We actually added the HUD actually had high rail wheels for going on the train tracks as well. So yeah, that's coming. Or it might be coming, but yeah, who knows? So yeah, should we get this party started?
Absolutely. Are you ready to go?
I am. No, I'm not, but let's go.
Okay.
Do it anyway.
All right. Operator, are you ready?
No.
No. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's start it. Make sure you started that up, Grumpy.
Yep, got it.
And he kicked in the hydrostatic. He's trying to beat his own time of 9 minutes and 29 seconds. You gotta make sure I stay out of his way. Oh, a little bit of slip. I thought it was gonna slip down and you weren't gonna get it.
Oh no.
Is he gonna beat his time? What do you guys think, chat?
He's looking pretty smooth at the moment.
Yeah, he's going
I'm
pretty
confident
smooth.
I'm gonna. Oh.
Oh, I think you're gonna beat it unless something tragic happens. I think you're gonna beat
Well.
it. And he's off. He's in position. He's going to get his truck.
I just hope the excavator didn't keep running.
Nope, it's good.
Good.
Oh, how's he doing here? Truck looks a little far out.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to track a lot to get to it.
Well, that was some mistake.
Oh, misjudged.
By a mile. Ah, no. That's gonna go horribly.
No pressure. No pressure. Like I said, how many times have we filled rock trucks up in real life and so, but as soon as you put pressure on it, you just...
Well, no, this is gonna be horrible.
Oh man, I jinxed him, dudes.
No, wrong button again. Oh, and then the start engine. Why did I have that set for manual? That is currently not helping me. Oh, shit.
Truck is in the bounds. You gotta pull it out a little bit. You're in an
Oh,
infraction.
for fuck's sake. Yeah, I think I would have gotten disqualified for... Oh, the parking brake is on.
Yeah, once you drop that dirt, it's hard to recover.
Oh, this is gonna be just absolutely lovely. Crap.
Chat's getting... Chat.
I'm only laughing so hard because I've done it myself.
Same here.
And the even worse part is that you can cut to me saying to was it Ryan that this was actually the most important part of the entire course, to actually park correctly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
he did this so he could see the back of the truck better.
Yeah.
It's all part of his plan.
Yeah, I did this just so it would be like more leeway for the rest of. So
It's
the new,
it's a new strat.
You
yeah,
don't want to make it too. You don't want to make it too hard on the people come behind you.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you don't want to set just like an unbeatable record the first thing you do, so people are afraid to actually join.
You know, the weirdest thing is how many people were afraid to even do this, to sign up for it. We've been ready to do this now for. Remember when I first messaged you and showed you what we were gonna do? We literally only had 20 signups in 3 months, 4 months.
Oh.
Like people were just afraid. Everyone kept going, "Oh, my skills are I can't." And it's like, so we finally decided last night just to go for it and just bring people in to have fun. And now they're like, "Oh, I don't actually have to be like super skilled. I can, challenge, do this and do that." And it's like, so yeah, watch his truck here, guys. Oh, it's flowing out the back. Is he going to be able to get that back scoop in without it spilling out because of the extreme truck angle?
It's close.
Oh.
You are full.
Oh.
Sub chat.
If you guys are interested, sign-ups are on the Discord.
Yeah, if you're interested in playing, we'll be doing this a few times. Probably, well, most likely guaranteed to be doing it on Saturday nights on the streams. It seems like everybody was really into it, so we'll be doing it. Oh!
Steep one.
That was, you were almost there, like.
Well, it went better than the rock truck, that's for sure.
And he's cleared through the traps. All you do is get back up on top of that.
Oh, gosh, I really fucked it with the truck. Oh, sorry. No way. Oh, well.
You good. Don't be sorry. You good. That's why everyone's like, what did I just tune into yesterday? Was this like out of board esports? Like, what is going on right now? You got the last obstacle down. Actually, I think you might do it smoother than you might do it smooth. You're clear. He's got the traps and he's got the obstacles and stuff like that down really well.
Are you saying that I didn't have the truck parking down?
You would have got honked at a
looks-
lot. It's perfectly.
No,
it looks like it's trying to be sold on a car dealership. The way it's angled, you know, they like put the little ramps under the trucks, like they're trying to sell them.
Yeah. Oh shit! Now I built myself into this trap as well.
Oh.
Oh no!
The barrel of doom.
Not so speedy, Gonzalez. Oh, into the of course.
Oh, he's up in the sister kisser over there.
Yeah.
Got him every time.
Oh!
Oh man, risking it over here.
Oh,
Oh, it was so
thought he was off the
close.
side for a minute.
Oh shit!
You did the last one perfectly.
Yeah, but I wasn't prepared for the art to be so. Oh, again. Ah. And the start engine.
Oh, you still have a chance to beat you at the time, but it's fun.
It's gonna be close. He's gotta lower that bucket down, then run through the things and smash the porta potty. Oh,
Run!
oh, is he gonna get it? And time.
9:27.
Yes!
Yeah, he beat it. We didn't jinx him too bad. He made him time on the back half. Holy cow, good job, man.
Oh. Holy shit.
Oh, he still beat it. Oh, man. 9:27. 9:27. That's great. That's great. Oh, I'm glad I stayed up for this. Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one. Do we want to run any more races, or we good for the day? I think we should end it on that one. You beat your time. That was a good nail biter.
Yeah.
It's getting late for a lot of people. Yeah, we'll be doing some more. We'll be doing some more stuff here, guys. These guys have been working really hard, like I was saying, on the game, and I've been just kind of like doing my thing, streaming and on the side as well. Obviously, you guys clearly like the events and things like that, so we'll be pulling more stuff like this during some Q&As and stuff like that to come, right? Like, I mean, you said you had more content and stuff like that you want to show when it's time, and it's been a great format. Today was awesome. It was good, really good. What did you guys think, chat? Do you guys think the of all the new sneak peek, was it worth it? Was anybody let down? I know I wasn't. I mean, to see the equipment and the archetypes coming out here soon was fantastic to see. It's good to see that those are just the base things that you're coming out with, and then you're gonna be doing more off of those. To seeing the wash plant as well, like the standalone wash plant, seeing the new production system, the power, all those things. Like, and I know the big bucket wheel is something that people have just been in the drag lines. It's crazy. And are you posting this, or you've already posted it up on your NMC, right?
I forgot about that.
Okay,
I'm gonna post it. It's gonna go on the channel, and the Discord.
Cool. So he'll be posting that if you guys want to watch it separately, so don't gotta dig through my stuff. I'm gonna be doing a recap. I'm not gonna be streaming after this tonight, so this will be the last for the night. But I'm gonna work on a recap of the trailer and kind of talk about a couple of things we talked about here today, and that'll be out for you guys tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, join the Discords, dudes. Join them up. Support all the content creators out there, guys. Let them know that you're rooting for them, and give everybody the love. Hit their like buttons, leave comments. It really helps boost the game up in the algorithm on YouTube. It's a massive thing to do that, guys. Like, even if you don't really care to watch someone over and over, spam their comment sections. It helps the game. The more the game gets out there, the more people buy it, the more people can support the developers. And therefore, they can keep working on the game and not have to get outside help, and that just helps them and helps us. And it's been really nice to be able to have this great experience that we've had for the last 2 years, and it's only been getting better and better and better as the time goes on. So thank you, Christian, very much for coming on and playing with us and having a fun time. And
yeah, thanks for letting me on. And make sure to save that pro operator time to let the other was try to beat it.
That's why the guy, we'll be doing some more runs, so that way people can see if they can beat your time. So appreciate you guys and all your guys' support. I'm sure
it will be very hard.
Be very hard to beat, huh?
Yeah.
All right, chat, everybody, thank you guys very, very much. And like I said, get out there and support everybody. And if you haven't bought in the game yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. You should definitely buy the game. Get in there. This is all a creative thing that you guys saw us do here. There's so many things you can do. You don't need the game to dictate what you're going to do. You dictate what you want to do in the game with what they give us to play with. So you can do all kinds of things. It's your imagination is the key. It's a sandbox. It's a digging game. It's a building game. It's all of those things. Get out and grab it. Grab the deco pack. Get all of it. Support them. You guys know what's up. Other than that, bros, thank you guys very much for coming and playing, like people that came in today. And much love to all you guys for running trucks and all your guys' questions and things like that. So have a good one. Peace out, dudes. Have a good one. Night, everybody.
Everybody.